Okay, today I'm gonna try one of these thingies. I just got this. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I thought I'd show you the place. Uh, yeah, that's the house or part of it. So this is kind of a magical place. It's it's a magical place. There's just, for people who don't live in the country in a rural setting, it just, there's not this connection. Humanity has lost their connection with nature, and it's basically because of the thought process. So here is one of the ponds. It's the dream is to make this like almost a swimming pond, but right now it's kind of a stagnant but it's still beautiful. Oh, look at this. So that's big old bear poop. Yeah. I should probably go get my bear spray. I'm gonna put this on pause and go get the bear spray. Well, I got the bear spray, and now, so there's the house, and there's more bear poop. So that little fella is getting fairly close to us. So every time I go out, but so I was a wildland firefighter for a decade, and we came across bears all the time, and usually they're far more afraid of you than you are of them. So the idea is that I've called this land Moksha, and the idea is that it will be an oasis, and well, basically it's going to be a meditation retreat center with maybe a dozen full-time residents that are part of the community. That's the plan. No more than a dozen. To have 30 hectares. So this is, I want to make this kind of a beach almost. But this is way down the road to make this a swimming pond. It's good to have ideas for the place, but that's again down the road. So I don't know if I'm doing this right, but there's a windsock because we have our own private landing strip. Yeah, it came with the house, so what are you gonna do? So when some rich dude decides to come here, they can just land their private plane. Rich person, sorry. So here's the shop. There's the old truck. This is the chicken coop that we haven't fixed up yet, but it's almost functional. Here's the shed slash barn and all my attachments for my, I call it, people buy I guess Lamborghinis with their crypto profits, but I buy a Kubota tractor. And that's not the Kubota tractor, that's, I don't know if we called that Big Red or Old Red, but that's the bush mower. It it's a tough little unit. All right, so here's the greenhouse, which Paige and I, my partner, fixed up because it had been in disrepair. So we kind of tweaked it. I'm not much of a handyman or fixer guy, so we kind of just patched it. But look at what it's like. We got a drip system in here, and it's it's nuts. It's amazing. Look at this. Like, I'm sure that we're gonna get 100 pounds of tomatoes out of this spot. So wow, it's been very cool to watch this, and this is the very first year we put this in. Carrots, tomatoes. And there's stinging nettle in there. Yeah, it's not a lot of fun. Beets. So that's the greenhouse. Well, and here's the soil. So it turned out that the people that built this place, they owned a construction company, like building roads and stuff like that. So they had big equipment. And what they did is they pushed up in a couple of spots, 3 spots actually, the bottom basically of a slough, like something like that, only drier. And they pushed it up into 3 piles, and I figured it out. I have maybe between 300 and 500 cubic meters of this perfect growing medium, this soil. That's why all of this stuff is growing the way it is. It's perfect growing medium. So it's just amazing. Oh, and look, my dear friends are out here. My dear friends. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. like I said, this is a magical place. And since I've been here almost a year now, I'm telling you, my creativity and just level of peace has, I can't explain it other than just saying it's a magical place. And the purpose of this video is to basically let the world know, let you know that I'm opening it up to the world now. Here's this is what they call the castle, and rightly so. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, we're buds. They're not afraid at all. Oh yeah. See how close we can get. Hi. Hey. Yeah, I'm about 15 feet away from it. Hey, how you doing? Hi. Oh, well, you're just gorgeous. Yeah. Oh yeah, and let me just show you the other view. Oh yeah, there we are. We're still here. Yeah, so that's the view. That lake is 100 kilometers long. In the mountains here, they have really long, narrow, deep lakes. All right, well, see you later. I mistakenly left the gate open, and we put some new, this is supposed to be the orchard. Well, it's going to be the orchard, and I left the gate open, and maybe even that deer got in and ate 3 plants down to like basically nothing, so probably killed those. But I also found that just down there, there's I picked 22 pounds of, well, we call them Saskatoon berries here, which is cool because I used to live in Saskatoon. 22 pounds of Saskatoon berries within 500 meters of my front door. And there's probably, I probably picked 1/10 of it. It's just, there's an infinite supply of food in the form of fish and berries, just naturally here. And of course, well, I guess if you were a hunter, you could kill one of these deer if you got hungry enough, but I don't think I'll ever do that. I think I'll probably just fish and gather berries and grow our food. So here's the here's a trail that I made, and what I was thinking, it's kind of like a meditation. You just walk the path. And there's the nearest neighbors. They used to live in the house. Probably the best neighbor ever. Just very helpful. He comes over and plays pool every now and then, and I help him with heavy lifting and stuff. Sometimes with forest, with gathering wood and such. So here's the other pond. This is a little more pretty. Probably gonna be scaring the ducks. So the idea is to clean all this up and put a bench here. So we've really lost our connection with nature, and being out here for almost a year now, I have an aversion to the city now and to humans in general. There's so much peace and symbiosis here in nature, and this is where I want to be. I would much rather be with nature than with the insanity and the noise and the constant movement and motion, and just why all the motion, right? Why can't we just slow down? That's one thing that I've noticed out here is it gets so still and quiet. And in the city, there's never complete silence, is there? Never, ever, never is there stillness and silence in the city. And out here, that's basically the norm, the status quo. So there it is. There's even a stained glass window there. That's a unicorn, because every castle needs a unicorn, right? And just in the recent days, me and a friend put up that solar array there. So, working on becoming completely self-reliant and self-sufficient, because I'm not a doomsayer or a fearmonger or whatever you want to say it. I'm just saying it because it's going to happen. Everything's going to fall apart. Society is collapsing. Civilization is on its way out. Everything that thought has produced and humanity is coming crashing down right now. And most of the people on the planet, well, especially in North America, because elsewhere on the planet it's happening. They don't even have to believe whether it's going to happen, because it's already happening to them. So here is another magical spot on the land, and I call it the tree circle. So we came in here, and And here it is. So tonight I plan on making another video with the drone, because that's part of, I retired from firefighting last year, and now I bought some drones, a couple of drones, and we're going to start with a drone company. So I'm learning how to fly and get my pilot's license, and this is the tree circle. It's going to be a pretty cool video tonight. So you can have a big bonfire. It's going to look pretty cool. So I guess the point of this video is that I'm opening up my home to you, to any ardent, sincere seeker that's followed my stuff and knows my stuff. And my glasses are crooked, my whole there. Yeah, to spend a week with me one-on-one here in this beautiful location. And that's it. This is the purpose of this land, I believe, is, and this once this amazing house, I'll give you the tour and another video of the house, but it's magical. And if you are serious about this and completely stable and won't give me any trouble, it'll be a very hand-picked select people that I'll allow to come and take part of this in this. I think I'll call it a ego cleanse, a week long one-on-one intensive meditation retreat with me. It'll be life-changing. I have a float tank, and I have dry leaf salvia divinorum. I have mushrooms. Now, you don't have to take any of those psychedelics if you don't want to, but the float tank is itself a very, very powerful tool to transcend the ego. And salvia also was an incredible spiritual tool for me. So that's it. If you're interested, then I guess you can contact me, and we can start. I can start the process of picking and choosing the appropriate people, because at this point there's nothing more, well, there never has been anything more important than figuring this out and getting past the illusion. And if you come here for a week, it'll be life-changing. So that's it for now.